Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Fitz's Guinea Vision. So, as some of you might know, I tried bonding Eliza, Jane, Tokyo, Lucy, and Savannah together. I had the playpen set up. I had a big pile of hay in there. I had extra veggies to toss in there. And it still failed. And when I came to the conclusion that the bonding wouldn't work out, when I noticed that Jane had decided to barber Lucy. I actually I rewatched my own live video. Yeah, I do that occasionally. Just to kind of try and observe what actually happened, if I missed anything, which is a possibility, it happens. But no, as soon as I noticed the tuffle of fur that was from Lucy in Jane's mouth, it was like, okay, that's just not cool. Jane seemed to have been very bossy. She was picking on everyone, even if they weren't really doing much. And it was hard to tell because sometimes she would be kind of just laid back and just sit there eating hay. But then at other moments, out of nowhere, she'd be kind of like ready to fight. So if you haven't watched the video, I will link it for you so that you can watch it. It is a very long video. It's about almost 2 hours, just under. You don't have to watch the full thing. You can just kind of speed through it, and you'll be able to see. I don't expect anyone to really watch a full 2-hour video, but if they do, then that's great. However, the one thing I did notice with Jane was that majority of the time during that bonding session, she wasn't necessarily standing on her hind legs, but she was kind of like in that position of ready to go. So in my bonding tips video, I mentioned, hang on, where is it? I have to keep it here. Yawning at each other with hackles up. So she wasn't really yawning at them, but she was exposing her teeth, and that is not a good sign usually. I remember when I first bonded Eliza and Jane together, it was Eliza that was, ready to lunge and exposing teeth and stuff like that, but that quickly had calmed down. Now, when I tried to bond all 5 of them together, there was a couple of the other piggies. Tokyo exposed her teeth maybe once, but it didn't last long at all. It was mostly Jane. Eliza literally, was frozen. She stuck to one side pretty much. Didn't move at all. I think she was just, I don't know if she was terrified or if she was, just, you guys do what you want. I'm just going to listen to you kind of feeling. But every time any of the piggies had gone up to her to chase her, sniff her, or anything, she would let out a high-pitched squeal, which normally I would presume is the submission sound. I could be wrong, but that's what it seemed like to me when I was observing them and even rewatching the video. I thought about maybe trying again in a few weeks, but after rewatching the video on my own of it, I don't think that will happen. I think Jane just doesn't want anybody else as a friend. I think she's happy with Eliza, and you know what, that's okay. It's okay. I was hoping that all 5 of them would kind of get along and that I'd be able to have just one big cage and a herd of 5 piggies. It seems like a really cool thing. I see a lot of other YouTubers, they have a herd of 5 or 7 or however many piggies, and it's great if it works out, but unfortunately in my situation it didn't, and you know what, it's okay. The important thing is that none of them got injured. They're perfectly happy now. Everybody is settled back down. So that was an interesting experience, that's for sure. It was very nerve-wracking. And if any of you have done guinea pig like herd bondings and you notice that there was something I could have maybe done differently or should have done or shouldn't have done, feel free to comment below, let me know, because if there's a chance that this bonding can work out and I'm just missing something or not seeing something that I should be seeing, then I would love to hear about it. And I was about to say something and I lost my train of thought. It completely derailed. Choo-choo. Anyway. So I got tons of guinea pig laundry to still do. I got most of it. Most of it is washed. Some of it's in the dryer. Like my bath mats I put in the dryer because my drying rack is maxed out full and it won't be dry until probably tomorrow. Maybe tonight, we'll see. It depends on how bright the sun is. I got a really big itch right here. I gotta clean my eyebrow piercing. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Like I said, if you've done guinea pig bonding and you have suggestions, feel free to comment because I would love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and you'll get to see some really cool future guinea pig content. Take care, everyone.